Okay, it's Thursday, December 12th, 2013. As you can tell, I'm heading back to the Northern Station because I will not give up on continuing to do the right thing, no matter how much lack of follow-up, lack of proper procedure, lack of accountability, lack of humanity, lack of performance, everything else that I receive at the Northern Station, shall we call it the unsafe zone, as opposed to the typical BS about it being an LGBT safe zone. If you've watched the videos, you've noticed that there's probably only one person for all the city and county of San Francisco for the LGBT gay liaison. You know, this is the entire thing about illusion. The gay mecca, and we have one person, you know, to enforce respect, compassion, and honesty. I think you've seen how much I haven't gotten, so let's continue to document the farce. Anyway, I'm here to follow up with Officer Ortega over the police report that I'm still trying to give a statement for that's been continually denied. Hello, I am here for Officer Ortega. Officer Ortega. Jason Garza. I'm here to, continue to try to give my statement, contrary to, the lack of proper help I've been given so far.
And what is it in regards to, sir?
Following up on a police report that I, had made, that I want to give the statement so that it can be prosecuted or whatever, as opposed to the rigged methodology of not taking statements in a public place, thereby providing an easy access for it to fall through the cracks and not be accountable.
What's your case number, sir?
Hold on, I have it, please.
No problem.
So he's not here?
I haven't seen him today, but I could definitely leave him a message for you.
Yes, I mean, this has been going on for months now, and I continually, repeatedly come in and go from there. The case number is 130499597.
Sorry, sir, go a little bit slower.
130499597.
Okay.
597.
Okay. Let me just check the roster and see if he's in.
All right.
I don't see him, but I will definitely leave him a message and let him know that you came in today. It's 11:51. 12. Sergeant Ortega.
Yes, it's still about giving the statement so that they can proceed, unless, of course, this entire sham about, justice, honesty, and truth, is just that. Because at this particular point in time, it just seems more apparent to me that they're willing to throw me into a rigged methodology which fails, as opposed to doing what the law requires to serve and protect and to ensure that my rights have been not violated. I have all the videos, I have everything, but if you don't process them correctly, and it's a rigged system, it produces bad results. The old computer terminology, garbage in, garbage out. Well, apparently the only thing we have at the police stations at this point that I've received so far is a lot of garbage. But that's okay, because I'm continuing to verify the fact that it's garbage and it doesn't work and there is no receipt of justice, humanity, or any of the things that are supposedly talked about in this safe zone, which I haven't been afforded whatsoever.
Okay. Well, like I said, I haven't seen Sergeant Ortega, but I'll definitely leave him a message for you, okay?
All right, well, thank you. And of course, naturally, please expect me to come back in, because I can tell you there's never been any follow-up other than my part.
Okay.
Actually, it's not, but it's typical. Thank you. Bye. So anyway, folks, there you go. She's going to leave a message. Do I expect any communication follow-up? I'd have to be pretty realistically crazy. My problem is that I'm, like I said, a well-adjusted individual in a maladjusted society, that I cannot adjust to disorder. And if you've looked at all these videos, you've noticed where I've asked all the right appropriate questions and been dealt with nothing but disorder. It's what sets off my condition. Now, imagine These people, you know, the Department of Public Health, the sheriff, the police, you know, have had plenty of time to research what my condition is and what sets it off. And as opposed to any humanity or doing the correct thing or, you know, compliance with the laws or anything, I just continually am fed disorder. Well, you know, it's like the saying goes, you know, you can't constantly hit somebody with insanity and expect them not to act a little insane back after being repeatedly flogged with it. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, all the people who say that, you know, I'm uncivil, I'm this, I'm that, you know, some of the comments that I have read, simply because, you know, I'm doing the right thing, you'd have to ask yourself a few questions. You know, one of the questions is, why do I still not have medical care? Secondly, you know, why have I been consistently deceived and lied to? You know, when it comes down to integrity, honor, and values, you know, I think that the videos quite clearly speak to who has them and who doesn't. You know, what has been the consequence of the misinformation from legal? What has been the consequence of, you know, Miss Conifray's supervisor, you know, telling me to my face I'll never meet with her to be able to discuss, you know, the incorrect information I was sent? What is the consequence of, you know, the IDR, the sunshine request, not being met timely? What is the consequence if there is no fix and, you know, no accountability for the untruths and everything I was sent? Does it mean that the consequence is that they can continue to do it to the next unwilling victim? I think you're beginning to see the game and the inhumanity. You know, no fix. Does this remind you of what I told the person at DTIS regarding the fact that legal from the San Francisco Police Department had sent me there incorrectly and everything else? The delay, the harm, the damages, and all of course, which of course the DTIS people couldn't hold legal accountable or anything that would ensure that it wouldn't happen again. Yes. Isn't it a wonderful, totally foobarred system? But it's here on video for you guys to learn the games and the inhumanity. Keep watching.